Saturday, May 19th, 1984. I was speaking with Darlene at work. She mentioned she saw a show about a girl that had cancer, and how she kept a tape of things that were happening for her daughter who had just been born after she found out she had cancer, so that she could hear about it later. Because I haven't been writing in my journal very well, I'm keeping this tape. I hope so I eventually will record these things in my journal, but someone will know the feelings and the things that I'm going through as I receive treatments for cancer, and the emotions and the thoughts that I have. I've written in my journal, but it's been so sporadic that it really hasn't recorded what's happened in my life the last several months. I just had a treatment yesterday, the 18th, on a Friday, and I only had half a dose because my white blood count is too low for the treatments, and so they gave me half a dose. We said that it's better to give some dosage so we can keep things on schedule. And I was actually relieved to hear that. In fact, I've been hoping that my white blood count would be so low that I wouldn't have to have a treatment, because when Friday rolls around, treatment weekends, I get to dread it. I actually gag easily, and I sweat, and I pace, and I vividly remember the feelings of the treatment from 2 to 3 weeks earlier. And even though I have no drugs in my body, I have a hard time taking pills in preparation for the treatment. Because my blood count has been low, and I guess I've been responding well to the treatment. Dr. Just said that after this one they're going to x-ray my chest and see if that tumor has been shrunk, and to make a decision as to whether they want to stop chemotherapy and use radiation on the remaining tumors. And I'm beginning to sense that the treatment of cancer is really no science, in the sense that they do what they think is best, and they can change things at any time. To kind of fill in what's happened in the past few weeks, I came home from conference, the decision that I was going to quit work and look for another job, and I told them at work, and they wanted me to stay and gave me the incentive of them paying for my health insurance and working, let me look for another job and doing work there when it's available. And I interviewed with some companies and had no success, and then I had some people call me up knowing that I was looking for jobs as a financial planner. And I've been able to be a caseworker, working for about $10 an hour with a lady by the name of Greta Leslie, who I enjoyed working with very much. I have to drive to San Diego every day. Usually, the last few weeks I've been working there all day long because they haven't had much work with Mike in Briarwood. But I go down there in the mornings. I work for 4 hours, and I usually come back for lunch, and then work the afternoons up at Briarwood. And I've been able to bring some money in, which has been critical because we haven't been able to live off of Stacy's salary. I don't know if this is because of the effects of my medication or what, but I've wondered if financial planning is what I really want to do. I sense it is part of my medication. I have these tremendous fears of approaching people. My self-confidence has dropped. When I'm under the influence of the chemotherapy, I just can't imagine going out and being successful in financial planning. It's such a competitive business. There's a lot of stress involved, and it seems like many times I've told myself I'm not going to do this, but when I get off medication, things seem to come around, and I have the desire to be involved in it. I guess I need to kind of ride this treatment out and get clear of it, and then make a decision as to what I'm going to do. But I believe I can be successful. I just know I need to overcome the fears that I have and be able to do the things that need to be done to develop a practice and make a name for myself and be successful and bring in the income that we need for our family. Stacy and I have tried to get pregnant before we started treatments, and even not unknowingly, well, I shouldn't say unknowingly, we tried to get pregnant after treatment started. We found out that it probably wasn't the best thing, but no one really told us. We had to find out on our own. She was unable to get pregnant, and so the only course that we'll have is to use the sperm bank that we've set up, and hopes that will work. We found out that it's best not to get pregnant naturally for up to 2 years after chemotherapy ends, and that's a long time, and so we need to make a decision as to when we want to use the sperm bank, when we feel it would be the most prudent thing to do, and try and get pregnant through artificial means, so they can start to raise a family, because we want a family very much. That's the most top priorities we have, is to have children, and someday when our children read this or hear this, they'll know that we desired them very much and did all we could to have them, and we'll still try to have them if we can. If we can't have children, we will adopt them, and we look forward to doing that. and know that we can love those children just as much as the children that we have by ourselves. Stacy and I have realized that there's some things that we need to improve on, and especially I know that I need to improve on. We set some lofty goals quite some time ago, and they've fallen through, and we need to recommit ourselves to work on those goals. I know that we have a desire to read the scriptures daily and to have family prayer and individual prayer every day, and we also want to exercise so that I can maintain some level of physical activity, and that Stacy can use this exercise to help her maintain or reduce her weight as she wants. Sometimes it just seems like we go to work in the morning and come home and eat and sometimes watch TV and don't do much and have to go to bed and get up and go to work again, and the routine gets old, and we need to put some purpose back into our life, especially with the cancer, because I get depressed very easily from the medication, and I lose hope sometimes, and I need to maintain a hope and a purpose to living that is long-lived and isn't easily extinguished.